be consistent. Try to make sure that that is always top of mind. Make sure you're listening to them and helping them. Part of our Home Depot's culture is the training part of it, and there's always some kind of training going on. I mean, always. And if we can keep that culture going, the development culture is easier to adapt to. They have to have a lot. That is part of the Home Depot culture, is that they take care of the customer. That is something differentiates us from almost every retailer out there. We're the lot attendant. He has a limit up to $50 to take care of a customer. The cashiers have that amount. Department supervisors have a different amount. But it's to not kind of make sure they don't challenge the customer. If the customer says it's a different price at another store, take care of them. If it's in their limit, don't ask questions and do it. Without autonomy, it allows the employees to feel like they're part of the team, but to get that across to people sometimes it's hard because they're afraid to. Our culture doesn't allow and doesn't want you to make those decisions. So that's something that Home Depot we try to instill from the very beginning and then remind them over and over and over. With that autonomy, there comes a lot of trust, and we want that to be instilled in them so that they can do it more often, more frequently, that they can do it without being scared. I think listening to them, I making sure that we take care of their needs. It's not just a business, but it is family. We work so many hours, but we do have other lives. And to understand that, a good example is if you need a time off, just tell me you need time off. If you're not sick, don't worry about it, but sometimes we need to just be away. And to allow that to kind of happen instills a little trust and confidence, and makes people want to come to work. That one aspect is school. There's more students here than the Linden store. This is a smaller building, square footage wise, but does more sales. So there's some challenges with that, getting enough freight in to get the sales without clogging up your building. But the team aspect of it, I think all but like 4 of my department supervisors of the 18 are going to school.
Wow.
So it's kind of a different aspect of the whole building. That school is very important. It kind of helps me a little bit because I'm a little bit more sensitive to the, for example, Sunday aspect. If I have to, I work a Sunday just to make some people feel better. Religion, my beliefs, helps me be a better manager because you're doing the right things, you're taking care of people, and that's part of our Home Depot culture too. So I kind of tie both of them together. Sometimes it gets me in trouble, but we hold strong.
Good.
It allows you to be more one-on-one with people. It allows you to be a little bit more direct than maybe not. You have to be careful because not all of our associates are Mormon.
Definitely.
With the economy, you have companies out there who have cut bonuses, who have cut Christmas parties, have cut Christmas bonuses. Absolutely phenomenal. We have not done that as a company. Plus, we've added extra things. When that happens, if you do it right and make sure the word gets out that the company is rewarding you, and they understand that that reward is different than the rest of the companies out there, it makes us a stronger company. And I enjoy it as a manager because I can do things. Money goes a long ways. And to give different luncheons, different whatever the situation is, it's a motivation that we all need. So. First off, just thanking them, making sure they understand where I'm coming from. You know, the external things are great. The candy, the food, the cookies, the Tucanos, those are all great, but it's like the old carrot syndrome. You can only dangle it so far, then you have to rely on more of the inner self. And that's where the thank you, the pat on the back to make sure that they're recognized goes a little bit further. And that's kind of doing the right things.
I've worked for 4 or 5 different store managers now, and I think Henry's better than most at actually, you know, letting you know that you're appreciated and that work's appreciated and stuff as well. So.
Home Depot in Park City is a smaller store as far as volume. They do have a high ticket average, but volume itself, we have less customers. Therefore, it is actually very family orientated. We know the customers by first name, repeat customers on a daily basis. We get to know their children, their backgrounds, where they're from. Where here, it's in and out. It's very busy. It's more city driven, you know, fast paced. So a lot of difference that way. In Park City, we had a lot of Jewish people there, and they're very boisterous, and they're not afraid to speak their mind. I have noticed here more people are more conservative in what they say, and so I found myself doing the same.
Interesting.